Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the brand new CROSSBOW Anqa blueprint. This is a blueprint unlocked in the Season 6 Battle Pass, and I'll be honest with you guys, this is a really interesting blueprint. This is more of a toy, a more fun weapon to use to make people mad. If you're trying to get your KD up, you're trying to win, this is definitely not going to be the class to use. Essentially, this is a very fast-paced Blackburn 20-inch bolt weapon, which means it's going to take time to take down your enemies, obviously since you're shooting thermites, but it's built like it's very mobile. So it was weird that they built the blueprint like that, right? If you're going to have a crossbow that's extremely aggressive, why would you have ammo that's going to take like 2 seconds to actually take somebody down? It's weird. You guys will get an understanding of what I'm talking about by watching the gameplay, which, by the way, I'm playing against multiplayer bots just so you guys can get an idea of what this class plays like before you actually throw it on and use it yourself if you choose to do so. And I emphasize, if you choose to do so. I'm sure a lot of you guys will watch the gameplay and be like, this looks terrible, I don't want to use this. But again, it's just for fun. If you're looking to make people mad or just screw around in the game, this is actually a pretty decent class setup to try it. Now, the good thing is you're going to take people out if you hit them. If you hit them with the crossbow, you're going to take them down. The only problem is you're giving them 2 extra seconds to shoot back and to take you down. So again, fun to use. Hopefully you guys like. Let's jump into the attachments. So if you guys take a look at the attachments, we're not going to be using a cable. We're also not going to be using arms. The laser that we're using is the tac laser. This is going to give you ADS speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness, which is obviously going to give you a boost to accuracy, mobility, and control. So again, the tac laser. We're not going to be using an optic. This is the only attachment that I decided to change. I don't think we need an optic since this is a very aggressive class setup. Throwing that GI mini reflex on there just didn't feel right and didn't really make sense and just hurt our ADS speed, which didn't make sense. You know, if we're playing super aggressive, there's no need to have that on. And the iron sights for this thing actually look amazing, so there's really no need for it. The stock that we're using is the Forge Tac Speed Track. So with this, we're getting ADS speed. Only con is aiming stability, which won't affect this weapon. So Forge Tac Speed Track stock, that is a mouthful. The underbarrel that we're using is the F-Tac Speed Grip. So this is the attachment that I decided to add to this class setup, and you guys can see why. Obviously with ADS speed is the pro, and sprint to fire speed. Obviously we want to get that shot off first, since this thing is going to take people out in one shot. And the only con again is aiming stability, so essentially 2 free pros here, but the F-Tac Speed Grip underbarrel is what we're using here. Now the bolt that we're using is the F-Tac Blackburn 20-inch bolts. Like I said, these are thermite tipped bolts that ignite on impact. They stick to metal and are effective against vehicles. So if you're looking to take down vehicles, this is a really good weapon to use. Maybe if you're trying it out in Warzone, but again, keep in mind, this is a multiplayer build. And then you cannot recover the bolts like you can with the other crossbows. This one, obviously, since they're thermite tipped, explode and they're no longer there. But again, the F-Tac Blackburn 20-inch bolts is the bolt that we're using. And last but not least, the perk that we're using is Sleight of Hand. I feel like this is pretty obvious. I'm glad they actually included this with the blueprint, since the crossbow does take a long time to reload. Having that reload quickness will obviously make a huge difference, but Sleight of Hand is the perk we're using. But I'll give you guys one last look at all the stats and attachments to come with this specific class setup. If you guys have any questions about the original blueprint or the class that I shared with you in this video, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure and try to help some of you guys out. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see all you guys in the next video.